What's up, everyone? I'm Alexander, and my mission is to mentor minds, master markets, and manifest miracles in the lives of my clients. And here at NeuroNinja, we focus on creative freelancers, solopreneurs, and people who just like psychology. And today, you and I are going to talk about something called honest signals, or signaling theory, as well as a fun, easy-to-understand concept from Mark Bowden's fantastic TED Talk, which explores different boxes we use to categorize the people that we meet in our lives. Both topics today will help us mate, date, and relate to people better, easier, and faster, as well as help us boost business credibility and confidence with our clients. And then, in the following videos, we're going to make a more in-depth guide, but this is the quick and dirty guide to help you get started right now. So first, let's talk about what honest signals or signaling theory is even all about. Whenever we meet someone new, our brains automatically judge people based on different things, body language being key among them, which is what Mark Bowden talks about in one of his TED Talks. And again, I can't recommend this video enough. It's really amazing. So I'll definitely have a link somewhere for that for you to check it out. But the short version of that video is that in it, he describes these boxes that we put people into, depending on different things. 1, potential friend. 2, potential mate. 3, potential threat. Or 4, and this is where most people go, is the neutral / I don't care. And all of these judgments are rooted in something called signaling theory, which you can think of it as basically your body broadcasting messages through your posture, gestures, and even your tone of voice. And there's a whole science behind how these signals can even influence people's different perceptions of us, which Mark Bowden is what he talks about with the boxes. But to bring it back to you and how you can better understand it, picture this. You're about to meet a potential customer. It's a big opportunity and the stakes are high. As you approach them, your mind is a whirlwind of thoughts. Am I good enough? What if I say the wrong thing? Can I really convince them to buy? This is a familiar place for many of us, where self-doubt creeps in, threatening to undermine our abilities. Which, by the way, if you need help in overcoming your own fears, definitely check out the previous 2 videos where I cover this exact thing. Because for many of us, this is where our journey to confidence begins. It's not just about selling a product. It's about selling ourselves, our skills, our passion, and our belief in what we have to offer. But with that comes a lot of doubts and fears. Fears that can pollute our body language and cripple our confidence. So again, check out my previous 2 videos on how to beat your fear like it owes you money. Because after you do that, you can start learning how to project confidence, cold read people, learn how to build rapport, the rapport continuum, mirroring and matching, and etc. All of which we will eventually get to on this channel, so make sure to subscribe for the future fun stuff. But for now, we need to build a foundation. So that's the first step, building a foundation. And that first step, that foundation, is our posture. And one key thing to think about is try to think open and relaxed. The key here is basically non-threatening body language. And there are a few different ways or tricks to imagine this so you can pull it off. The first is to imagine a fishing hook lodged in your chest, with someone on the other end of the line gently pulling you up from your chest. That's the first trick. The second, and I got this from Dave Snyder, is to imagine that over your chest is a glass plate. And through this plate is your heart. And within your heart is a wonderful, warm light that you can beam out like Iron Man at people. And when you do, it makes people more receptive to you and like you more. So with this image in mind, do you cover up your beam and try to hide it? For me, I'm trying to shoot everybody. I want everybody to love me. But that can sometimes be a little hard to picture in your head. So here's an exercise I got from, I believe, The Art of Manliness that you can try. Start by standing with your heels a few inches from a wall, and then lean back so that only your head, shoulder blades, and butt are touching the wall. And that right there should be close to your perfect posture, as well as your quick and dirty guide to posture. And again, in the next video, we're going to cover this more in depth. But for now, let's talk about eye contact. Maintaining steady eye contact demonstrates both confidence and attentiveness, both of which are key in convincing the client of your credibility. And it can be a delicate balance. Too little, and you seem disinterested, but too much, and it can be intimidating. But striking the right balance in eye contact, it can significantly reinforce the sincerity of your words. And again, there's a lot of fun things you can do even with eye contact just by itself, such as making yourself seem high status by ignoring certain people when they do rude things, or even causing other people to talk over others, all of which can be super fun to experiment with. Just, it can also be a little too fun sometimes, I would say. But again, basics first. A general rule of thumb that I go off of, personally, is this. When you're trying to talk to someone, you should have your eyes on the person or shifting between different people that you're talking to around 50% of the time. And if you're talking to two people, try to share eye contact with them about evenly. And if it's more than two people, then just kind of give each person a few seconds each before moving between them. Some people say around 5 seconds per person, but for me, I like to go between 5 to 10. But that's when you're actually speaking. When you're listening to someone, you should hold eye contact a little bit more, around 70 to 80% of the time while they're talking. And again, these are just kind of general rules to go by, or if you will, a quick and dirty guide to get you started. In the next video, we're going to cover posture more in depth, as well as Bowden's boxes a bit more, and how to avoid being creepy, as well as a couple other things. And then we're going to do some fun and safe eye contact exercises to help you feel more at ease when speaking to potential clients. And then after that, I'll show you one of the fun things you can do, such as ignoring people in a high status and powerful way using only your eyes when they're being rude. And I'm excited to cover this stuff with you. So make sure to lick the like button, smash the subscribe button, and my channel's still new, but if you're watching this while I'm still only getting a couple views per video, make sure to leave a comment to let the people of the future know that you were here first. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.